Hello and welcome to From the South, teleSUR's daily news show. First up, 76 people are now dead after a Bolivian plane crashed in the mountains of northern Colombia just minutes before landing. Among the crash victims was a team of Brazilian soccer players. They were on their way to participate in the first leg of the Copa Sudamericana final. At around 10 p.m. on Monday evening, the crew had declared an emergency on board moments before crashing. Authorities are investigating to determine the cause. Of the 81 people on board the Lamia Airlines charter flight, 6 survived the crash. They were rushed to a nearby hospital. The survivors include 3 footballers, a flight attendant, and a journalist. Leaders of Latin America's left, including Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and Bolivian President Evo Morales, attended a mass memorial service commemorating late Cuban President Fidel Castro. When speaking, Maduro referred to Fidel as an immortal force. Chinese President Xi Jinping visited the Cuban embassy in China to pay his condolences, saying China had lost a close comrade and real friend. Thus far, hundreds of thousands have passed through Havana's Revolution Square to say their final goodbyes. Banana exporter Jovenel Moise is Haiti's newest president. Provisional results released by the Electoral Council show Moise winning a majority and avoiding a second-round runoff. Moise won 55% of the vote in the November 20th election. The results follow a week of protests and unrest. The election was a repeat of a vote originally held in October 2015 that was overturned after allegations of fraud. Bolivian President Evo Morales participated in an indigenous rain ceremony this week. This comes with the state water company's announcement that the drought would likely extend into the year 2018. Authorities say the situation, which is affecting 5 out of 9 Bolivian departments, was not expected to normalize for over a year. The government declared a state of emergency on November 21st. This is the worst drought to hit Bolivia in 25 years. Guatemala's President Jimmy Morales and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have signed an agreement of cooperation between the two countries. The collaboration relates to water, agriculture, technology, medicine, tourism, and information. Netanyahu said, quote, "Latin America has always been friendly to Israel, but I think we are in a position where these relationships can be far, far, far advanced." Dozens of buses transported rebel fighters and their relatives out of Khan al-Shi, southwest of the Syrian capital Damascus. The evacuation came after local rebel groups and Syrian authorities struck a deal. The agreement would see Khan al-Shi brought back under government control in exchange for an end to the siege by regime forces. Khan al-Shi is the 5th opposition-held town in 3 months to be evacuated. Meanwhile, intense attacks on eastern Aleppo neighborhoods over the past few days has forced thousands of civilians to flee to other parts of the city. That's according to UN humanitarian chief Stephen O'Brien. He added that up to 16,000 people have been displaced, many into uncertain and precarious situations. His comments came at the Syrian army advanced deep inside the longtime rebel stronghold of East Aleppo. They took several neighborhoods from the opposition in an onslaught to recapture the entire city. U.S. President-elect Donald Trump is threatening to put an end to Obama-advanced ties with Cuba. He said that Havana must make concessions on human rights and open up its economy. The controversial president-in-waiting made the threats on social media via a tweet. He promised to terminate the deal if a better one could not be made. Trump has come under international fire for making aggressive Cuba-related comments during the island's 9 days of mourning. South Korean's President Park Geun-hye may soon be under investigation in a political corruption scandal. Park has said that she will step down once the rule of law is followed by the National Assembly. The scandal involves a close friend of hers, Choi Soon-sil, and the wealth and influence that Choi accumulated during their relationship. Choi has already been charged with fraud and abuse of power. South Korea's constitution does not allow President Park to be charged with a crime. However, she can be impeached. And that's all for From the South. You can find more on these and other stories on our website, telesurtv.net/English.